Hi, this is Derek Maines, and today I'm going to walk you through using mytankless.com. If you've already had your unit installed in your home and your plumber or electrician has registered that unit to you, you will have received an email that has your user credentials, and that's going to be the email address that you provided to your service professional, and a temporary password will have come through your email to allow you to log into the system for the first time. If you have not yet received that, you can go over here and hit create one now to register your account. You'll set that up in here, and that will trigger an email that gives you that temporary username and password so that you have the ability to register for the site. The first time that you log in, you're going to need to go ahead and accept the terms of service and change the temporary password that you've been given. But after you've done that in the future, you won't need to do that anymore. All you'll need to do is just add in your credentials and you'll be able to log right into the system. Let me walk you through a couple of the different features and functions of mytankless.com. The first being your ability to remotely control the temperature or the set point of the system from anywhere in the world as long as you have access to a web browser. You also can see real-time system status of what's happening with your system, as well as any potential problems that might arise from your Wi-Fi going down or leak detection. Those kind of things would all be reported to you here. The G/M number is a gallons per minute. If this system was running right now, not only would you see down below here the actual gallon flow of the system, but you would also see it up here of the actual number of gallons that are flowing through the unit. If you have multiple units, let's say for instance you have one in your guest cabin, you could have it registered here as well. You could have those working in conjunction with each other, and you could just go over here to add another unit. You could add that to your dashboard, and then you'd be able to see those going back and forth. As far as reports, we have a gallon per minute report that's down below. This shows you real time what's happening with your unit. We don't have any flow through this right now, but if there was flow, you would see that activation occur. We also have historical data up to 3 years worth of your data. So you can go through and you can see that on Wednesday, June 4th, this unit used 97. Today or yesterday, it didn't use anything. Over the weekend, we used 8 gallons. So you can just have that data there that you can look at and see what's happening in real time. You can change the time frame that you'd like to look at. You can extend that, or you can make that very, very small. And this just allows you to compare your usage over time and allows you to see what's happening. And actually, as you can see right now, we just had some activation on this unit. Somebody must be washing their hands. So we're getting about 1.2 gallons a minute flowing through the unit right at this moment in time. If we move over to the settings page, again, you can also change your set point from here by just grabbing and dragging. You can see what the gallon per minute flow is. You can make adjustments to the name of that unit. Let's say maybe you have 10 different stores that you operate, and you have one of these units in each store. You can go ahead and change the name so that it's something that is more reflective of you being able to quickly identify it. If you ever need any of the specifics, the information on that unit, you can grab that by hitting more info. This is your model number, where that unit's located on the map, the serial number and UID number, as well as the firmware and software version and your installer's information. From this view, you can change your temperature setting from Fahrenheit to Celsius. You can switch into economy mode, which actually helps you save energy over time. You can subscribe to newsletters and weekly usage reports, and you can change your alert settings here in the settings part of the site. Heading back over to the dashboard, you also have the ability, and we can see here, we have somebody washing their hands or doing something right now. So now we're reporting some usage data here for this moment in time. If you ever need support help, you can go over to our support section, or you can always email us at support@truetankless.com. Again, you can add units from here. You can register additional units, any of the work you'd like to do. Let me show you one more thing here before we end this session, and that is I'm going to go ahead and, actually, just so you can see that, you can see, again, this unit is reporting some data over. This is a minute-by-minute report, by the way, as well. So let me go ahead and log out here. I'm going to log back in from a commercial perspective, just so that you can get a little bit of a different idea If you have more than 5 units, your dashboard looks a little bit differently. It looks more like this, and you have the ability to see in real time all of the units that are happening. You can see those out on a map here so that you know what's happening with all of your units as they're spread out geographically. You also can export all that data and do a number of other more advanced features. But thank you for listening to this video. If you have any questions, please email us at support@truetankless.com. Thanks again.